Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 2, where I have been trying to leave the city of Waterdeep for some time and failing. But, right now I'm not exactly in the city. I'm under the city. I'm still in the city of Waterdeep, and I'm not going to be leaving anytime soon because there's still quite a bit of stuff to do. And I have left myself extensive notes, and hopefully they'll help me, but I'm not sure because it's hard to remember exactly what I was doing 2 weeks ago. It's just been that kind of life these last few months. So here's hoping I have some idea. So, the Beholder's in a pit. I'm finding a friend named Tad. Maybe. And say the eye is blind, and whatever I do, I should not speak to Gale, or whatever his name is. It starts with a G. And hopefully I'll manage to pull all this off. If not, this could be a very short play.
It will be done.
So, we're gonna go find Tad. And hopefully we find Tad before Gale finds us. Gale? The G-Man. And okay, this way and that way and around over this way. And I'm pretty sure I sprang or dismantled all the traps, so alright, those are elite guards who will hopefully let me past. Yep, okay.
I'm ready. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Yeah, well, Yoshimo, what I need for you to do is to find Tad for me. Elite guard, cultist, and cultist. Okay.
Kneel and repent.
Do you revoke the weakness of the sighted? I do. Oh, goody, we get to observe a ritual. Then you revoke the false power of sight and embrace the true vision of holy blindness? I revoke it. Then what must be done to set things aright? Take my foul sight, master. Let the orbs in their poisonous sight be torn from my body. Let me be made pure. So shall it be done. Be you pure of intent, and you shall live. Cling to the foul sight, and you shall die. Let it be done.
Cast off your old beliefs and be saved.
There's a lot of screaming here that I'm not going to do, because it's fairly late at night.
Kneel and repent.
The unseeing eye is always here. He sees that you are not worthy, and the blood at my feet proves it. Take him away. Throw the body down into the pit of the faithless. It shall be as you say. Okay. Well, that was certainly fun, wasn't it? Dude, you're making me nervous. Alright. Hey, it's Tad. Okay. Alright, Yoshimo, return to the others.
Yes.
We move together or we don't move at all. Alright, let's talk to Tad.
Kneel and repent.
Yes, Pilgrim? The eye is blind. What is this pit you stand by? Or, nothing, thank you. You know what, let's ask him about the pit before we say the eye is blind. It is the pit of the faithless, Pilgrim. The unworthy are thrown below to be consumed. Maintain your faith and be strong for the unseeing eye. Alright, say... the eye is blind? Sassar sent you? Oh, thank the gods. I am relieved he is still alive. I am Tad. What do you need me to do? He said that you would know a secret way to reach the small cave at the back of the Beholder's lair. Can you help me find it? Okay. You want to enter the Beholder's lair? Well, you must go down the pit of the Faithless. Below is a secret pathway to the small cave in the lair. Okay, I'm just gonna make a note of this. Alright. Go down pit of Faithless. Look for secret path. Alright. I don't know exactly where the passage is. Be wary of the creatures who feed upon the bodies of the faithless that are thrown down there. You want me to go down there? That is not much of a plan. Are you sure this small cave in the lair will be safe? Very well. Thank you for the assistance, Tad. Or forget it. There's no way I'm going down there. Thank you for the assistance, Tad. Good luck, my lady. Okay. So, how does one go down? And actually, just in case I make a mistake, I cannot save at this time. Oh. That's great. That's another elite guard. As long as I don't meet up with this Geel person, I should be fine, right? Why can't I save? Gale, guard again. Shiny thing? Very shiny thing. Okay. Lots of guards. How do I go down? How do I go down? Obviously, that is not the way. So how do I get down there? Unless that was the wrong pit and it's actually here. Oh. Of course. Okay. Into the oubliette, guys. Can I save now? Yes! Yes, I can. Alright.
Without doubt.
We're gonna go very slowly. Maybe not that slowly, apparently. Okay.
What is it?
I choose to hit the mummy. Minsk, you hit the ghast.
What is it now?
Help with the ghast.
Nature's servant.
Jahira, assist me with the mummy.
Yes.
You go for the ghast, and I don't know, you go for the mummy. Alright. Ooh, there's a lot more than two. Alright, you don't have a target. Go for that. You don't have a target. This one still has hit points. You don't have a target. Go for this one. Oh, you need a target. How about this one? It's still got some hit points. Okay, you shoot that one. You hit that one. I'd just like to say ouch. Okay, put that in there. Drink one of those.
Where shall I split a foot and all that?
Yes?
Okay.
Den of stinking evil. Cover your nose, fool. We will leave no crevice untouched.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Quickly and precisely.
Ooh, a gold piece. Alright. Let's go this way. And yes, it would stink in here. There are an awful lot of bodies in here. Why is that zombie talkable to? I don't like it.
What is it? Without hesitation.
Minsk and booze, where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
As I suspected.
If memory serves,
Alright, Yoshimo, go after that one.
every hamster has his day.
Take Minsk with you.
Service for those with no confidence. Yes.
Jahira, I want you moving up. As at the moment I'm still healing, which is why I'm holding back.
Point the sword, and I shall strike.
Armored, sharpened, and raring to go.
You need a target.
I hear you well enough.
You need a target.
I am ready.
You need a target.
Speak.
I will attempt to help.
That's not right.
Yes?
You shall suffer my wrath.
Okay, alright.
So this way?
Want the
Yoshimo
two
is
of you to move up. Let's see, doorway there. Question mark? This structure is surrounded by the stench of decay and filth. I don't know.
What is it? This will not take long.
Doorway, doorway. More monsters, because why not?
I'll hurt you if I have to. I don't love the look of this.
That's not right.
there's just something that kind of feels wrong about all of us ganging up on a single one like that, but you can't argue with the effectiveness. Okay. Okay, and another doorway. Well, I guess we just systematically start trying doorways. We'll do it in the order that we encountered them.
If it must be done.
Oh, more undead. Theshel. Hiss, why do you come among us? I begged you to leave. The smell of food makes us wild. Tell us where the passage to the Beholder Lair is, and I'll be out of your hair quickly enough. Tell me who you are and what this place is first. I've never seen ghouls act like you do. What is going on here? I'm not your food, and I'll not leave until after I've destroyed all you undead monstrosities. You know what? Tell us where the passage to the Beholder Lair is, and I'll be out of your hair. You wants to see the Great Feeder? The Great Feeder? If you're referring to the one who throws you down all the dead bodies, then yes, I suppose so. Or who is the Great Feeder? What are you talking about? Yeah, let's go. The Great Feeder? If you're referring to the one who throws down all the dead bodies, sure, yeah. The Great Feeder is beyond the bridge. We goes there to serve him and cleans him. Beyond the bridge. The smell, it is too much. I cannot stand it anymore. Okay, so, beyond the bridge. Well, that's intel I didn't have before.
I'll hurt you if I have to. I don't love the looks of this. Fall, creature! I'll hurt you if I have to.
Okay, well, I feel a little bit bad about having killed the one who gave me useful information, but...
I'm sure all manner of stupid mousetraps await our tools in the dark.
I mean, the man is definitely right, but... Okay,
I'm ready, I think.
Yoshimo, grab those and see if you can identify them. Arrows of ice. Interesting. I don't know that I have any of those. No, I think those are my first ones. Okay. And...
Who says? Why? I have had to drop what you gave me. I have only 2 arms and no more space.
Okay, you take that sword. And whatever's going on there.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
Summon Ifriti. That sounds fun. Why don't you learn that one? Okay.
What do you need? You're right behind me, right?
Oh yes, you should probably take those as well. Nice. Okay.
Speak. It will be done.
Why did we pause? Because there's more monster over there, of course. Why wouldn't there be more monsters? Oh, that's quite a lot.
I won't let my friends be hurt. Fall by my hand.
Take the life she gave!
Okay, alright. On the one hand, I'm winning. On the other hand, people are getting rather injured. Chihira, if you would be a dear and take that, this is getting ridiculous.
You need something?
Need you to take those bullets and add them to your stockpile. Yes, thank you.
You require my count? Very well.
Alright.
Speak your mind.
Yes? Certainly.
Have we cleaned the place out? Please say yes. Okay, I think we have in fact cleaned the place out now. So when the ghoul said beyond the bridge, is this the bridge that he meant? I don't know. That is definitely not the bridge meant. Okay, so perhaps this bridge? Let's find out.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
What the heck?
Things are going well for us, yes? It's a dangerous path, but we manage well for ourselves.
Oh, Yoshimo, you say that now, but now I'm gonna make you touch this thing. Conjure lesser fire elemental, aquamarine gem, and a bolt. Well,
Without doubt.
you grab the gem.
Yes. Faster than Chitika Fast Paws.
And you take that scroll and you learn it.
Speak.
Well, it certainly seems promising. I don't even want to know what this squeaking thing is, though. Oh man, I do not like it. I do not like it at all. Is some sort of funky digestive tract? Oh goody.
Yes?
I hope everybody's feeling their oats.
Pay attention. You get your second chance. Kite! There.
Without hesitation.
I don't like it in here. This is
We have such stories amongst my people. Being underground is just not worthy of Ariel.
Well, let's just I mean, monsters certainly, but it would be hard to trap something that looks like this. Oh, lordy. It's worse than the sewers. Oh goody, multiple of those things.
If memory serves.
Yoshimo, I think it's time that you switched ammo. I want you on the sharper arrows.
What is it?
I,
As soon as be.
that's bad. That's very bad.
Nature's servant awaits.
You only have Cure Light?
Yes? This will not take long.
So this thing.
I await
Take that!
No. Oh, no, 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 no.
I'll help however I can.
Oh, you're gonna help by throwing something into that mess. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Yes. This seed is well worth using that. I mean, they are covered in fire, so they might be fire resistant, but it's,
You point, I punch.
how about you back up?
Jump on my sword while you can, Evil. I won't be as gentle.
Yeah, didn't do as much damage as I'd hoped for.
What can I do?
I am ready, I think.
Take the priests!
Here is close to no confidence.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Yeah.
I don't like the looks of this.
Okay, well, that was fun, but the good news is nobody died.
Speak.
Although it must be admitted that I came terribly close. Okay. Now we take our time for the looting phase.
It will be done.
So as to give people a chance to heal. I probably shouldn't have used the fireball on things that were already on fire. That was probably a mistake on my part, but we seem to have come through okay anyway.
A lot more exciting than any circus.
Okay.
What is it?
Did I leave somebody down there? I did.
Yes. It is done.
I mean, part of me wants to explore the whole place, and part of me is like, this place sucks.
Certainly.
Nope, 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 nope. Please let it not be chasing us. Like, somewhere in here there's a treasure chamber of some sort. And I think we should be finding that before we are fighting the beholder. Although that wasn't a named beholder, but still. What the heck is this? Oh, goody. Another crossroads. Okay, so there was a beholder down here, and I feel like I should probably mark that. Ugh, why is this place such a maze? Also, why is it like covered in ooze?
I don't like the looks of this.
Two parts meld into one, and the assembled rod seethes with power, feeding your crueler emotions. Greed, hate, lust, and violence all surge within you, and now you know why this device has been hidden away. The rod can be used like a wand and has but one charge. Should equip it... Equip it to what? Blast it. Darn it. Where's the text? Rod is said to be destructive, so destructive that it was cursed by the gods and buried deep within the earth. The ancient god Amulentor and his worshippers were charged with the task of guarding it. Amulentor's fading avatar has allowed you to use it with the express purpose of destroying the unseeing eye. The avatar asks that you return it when your task is done, as it would be exceptionally dangerous to bring this device above ground. Oh, agreed. But... You should equip it in your quick slot immediately. Alright, thank you, game. One shot.
Yes?
Now, is it this one here? Or should I be going up here? That is the question.
Without doubt.
Well,
What is it?
one shot. The unseeing eye. A low voice sounds within your mind. Despair, sighted, for death is thy familiar. Once the beholder is killed, I must return to the rod to the avatar. He has warned me that it is cursed, and I would not want to know what would happen if I dared to use the rod a second time. Hold on. Into the journal. Once the beholder is killed, I must return the rod to the avatar. He has warned me that it is cursed, and I would not want to know what would happen if I dared to use the rod a second time, or try to spirit it away from this place. Once that is done, I must also return to the temple and report my success. Oh, agreed. Alright, everybody.
Speak.
It's a pile-on. It's a pile-on for the pile.
Great fun! Right?
He's dead.
I'll do it.
Grab that, would you, sweetie? Thank you.
Yes?
Alright, folks, time to leave. One, two, three, four, five, six. Jorg, hello! Good evening. You've arrived just in time for me to kill the unseeing eye. I hope that you saw that. Because I can't do it again. Speaking of which, I should save so that I don't have to do it again.
Speak. Without hesitation.
Okay, out the way we came in, right?
Our actions are good. We will serve the greater balance.
Okay, yes, I am going the right way. Also, thank you for acknowledging that killing a beholder is a good thing, Jaheira. Ugh, it is so gooey in here. I'm gonna be glad to leave. Folks, would you stop doing whatever it is you're doing against each other there and get through the door? Thank you.
This will not take long.
Okay. So, the situation here appears to be that the beholder was kind of like being a warlock patron. What the? The pit above is too steep to climb back up. Numerous corpses lie below that have been picked clean. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, so I have to leave through the gooey place, huh? That's what you're telling me? There's a way to leave in the gooey place, right? Where is everybody and why are they being so slow? Come on, pick up your feet. Hup, 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 hup. Back into the goo.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
If it must be done.
Okay. Well, I might as well try this way. It being the place I have not been. Now if I could... Such great things, she says, as we walk through the ankle-deep goo. Okay, so... I mean, I would like to have the opportunity to kill the head cultist guy, but maybe I'm not going to be that lucky. It's another chamber with a full-size beholder in it. Oh boy. Okay, everybody. Steel your girders. Gird your steels. Is this the quest, the cult of the unseeing eye? Yes, yes it is. Oh my, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. I'll take that and that. Put those there.
You need something? In
Airy.
Baldur's name, it shall be done.
Where are you? Take that. Put it in your box. And you know what? Take whatever this thing is too.
Where shall I display my nothing?
And Yoshimo, grab those arrows and hopefully you can identify them. They're +1s. Excellent. We'll add that to the stockpile.
Yes?
Well, obviously this chamber was not the way out.
It will be done.
Huh. Scroll and darts. Okay, well, take the scroll. Pass it to Airy. Airy is going to learn how to project an image.
What is it?
Well, this chamber was not the way out. This was not the way out. I have a suspicion this is not the way out, but there must be a way out.
Speak. Without doubt.
So how does a lady leave this place? Wait. Aha! Should I go and fight the last beholder? I should probably go fight the last beholder. We have a good chance of surviving this. What level is my character name? Good question. What level am I? Let's see. Level 10.
What is it? Quickly and precisely.
Alright, farewell.
Oh my!
Oh, hey, it missed. It missed multiple times. I'm so glad. Alright, take that, take those. Into the bag.
Yes.
You come here. Take that. Secret word. When this spell is cast at a target creature, it will dispel one spell protection of 8th level or lower. Spells affected by this are minor spell turning, minor globe of invulnerability, spell immunity, spell deflection, spell turning, and spell shield. Huh. The target's magic resistance, if any, does not affect this spell. Interesting. Well, if I expect to go fighting a bunch of mages, I should probably use that.
Without hesitation.
That was everything that was in there. Okay.
This will not take long.
Alright, everybody, we're leaving. And you know what? I'm actually gonna, like, move some people around here. Having...
Good better in such a place. The blood quickens knowing that evil is so near.
It's just difficult having my blondes right next to each other. They're too similar. They're both entirely too blonde. Okay, let's save. And go upstairs.
I am listening.
Okay, that was interesting. Okay, to the lower reaches. Oh, it's a shortcut to where I wanted to go. That is perfect. Back downstairs with us.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Raikun, welcome. And it is the door I couldn't get through.
If it must
Apparently I had to go through it from the other side. That was the problem. Now, let me see. Ah, yes, it was around the hand, not past the hand. I'm returning to the avatar like a good girl. The bridge is still there, right? Yes, the bridge is still there. Oh, thank goodness. I mean, I wrote down the answers to the riddles, but I really don't want to do it again. Okay. Continuing onwards. Oh, hey, Depression Incarnate is still here.
Yes?
You return. Why? Why have you come back here? You have brought back the great device? I have said it is the will of your lord. It is depleted and is to be destroyed. Or, the device is of no further use to me. I have returned it. Oh, the first one. Riddle is my second favorite one, right behind the Princess Prince one. I hated the Princess Prince one so much, Jorg. Math is my nemesis. Algebra. Alright, I have said it is the will of your lord. It is depleted and is to be destroyed. You lie. You must. There is no hope for us here. It has been ages since any sign or change. And that age is over. Is it so hard to fathom? It is simply time for the end. This cannot be. You cannot be the herald of change. It is not possible. I must see for myself. I must hear the word. We all must. That's the point. There is nothing here. There is never anything here but the stench of our hate. Why should he come to you? Do you bother to offer his name in tribute? Your faith has brought you back in his sight. Will you not at least try his name? Or, that is all you place here. Why should you get a reward for that? I'm gonna try the second one. Your faith has brought you back in his sight. Will you not at least try his name? The name has not been spoken outside of a curse for a generation. There's been no sign, and there has been no point. I have given the sign. What will you do with it? Then stay here for eternity while your souls rot. What God have you? No, I have given the sign. What will you do with it? Amanator, your people call to you. I, Agru Tyndall, Sun Lord of the Third House, pursuant to your conduct of worship contract, do hereby give my voice to your name. We ask, please, we call to you. Please, we have need of you. Ta-da!
You have suffered, you still suffer. The time is at an end. The letter of the law states that we guard until the end of time. Our time has ended.
Everybody gets to be free! You get to be free, and you get to be free, and you get to be free. Then, what is left to do? Nothing. Your task is done. You will all sit by the side of Amantor in the keep of the eternal sun. The old enemies are gone, and duty is well enough fulfilled. Praise be to the keeper of time, that he should let it end for the just.
This is the end of things. Rest your mind in my heart. Rest.
This sounds good. This sounds good. This is doing the right thing, darn it. Oh, hey, Eri leveled up out of that. Everybody gets to sleep, except us. We never get to sleep again. Sleep is for the weak.
I'll help however I can.
You'll level and you'll be happy for it. Okay. Wand saving throw reduced. Polymorph saving throw reduced. Breath saving Got 3 more spells. Hold up, what did I do? I kept my promise, Jorg. I returned the rod to the avatar. And everybody gets to be free now. And spells. Got another level 3 spell. Let's see, what shall I put in there? I mean, it's tempting to put Fireball in there. I don't entirely trust myself with it, though. Maybe a nice Flame Arrow. Didn't realize that was an option. Well, I mean, I talked to the guy outside to tell him that I came back, And that apparently triggered like everybody piling into the temple. So let's memorize a nice flame arrow, because I don't trust the AI with a fireball. Or no, or what, actually no, dispel magic. Okay, level 4, we've got another one. You know, that secret word sounded really good. I'm going to learn that one. And then we've got a level 5. Difficult choices. I have quite a few to choose from here. What about feeble mind? Yeah, let's learn some feeble mind. I know level 6 spells, but I have no level 6 slots. It's very sad. Ah, well.
What is it?
Okay, let's save. Is there anything else to see in here now that everybody's left? Interesting. Oh, hi. I'll take those. Jahira, if you could just hold that for a bit, thank you.
What can
And
I
Airy,
do? I'll do my best.
you grab those and tuck them away where I'll forget they exist for later. There's a sense of holiness about the altar. And that was everything that was in there. Alright. Time to go back above ground. We have to return to the Temple of Helm and let them know that we were successful.
Without doubt.
Although I suppose I could poke around here a little bit. You know, now that I wouldn't be disturbing anybody. But yeah, the Avatar, when I talked to him and I got the rift piece from him, he was like, tell the people outside what you're going to be doing. Because you have to give them that bit of hope. That bit of hope is going to be what, you know, gives me the power to be able to destroy the depleted artifact. So I talked to the people outside, and I went and did my thing with the Beholder, came back and was like, see, I returned just like I said I would. And he was like, no, that can't possibly be. And so everybody, even the children, all gathered up in the main chamber there, and, yeah. So basically, I kept my promise. I did exactly what I said I would. And things turned out pretty well. So now we get to go and tell the guys over at Helm the exact same story that I just told you. Did it spot? There was a demon in the temple the first time that I went there. I hit it with a cure spell, and that allowed me to talk to the Avatar. Why confused? Yes, I did.
And precisely.
I did heal it. I healed it and the avatar showed up and we had a whole ass conversation. Oh, speaking of people I should be telling things. Hey, Sassar.
You are a great and wonderful being for what you have done. May the gods smile upon you forever for doing this for that creature.
Yes, thank you, Sassar.
You brought me with you. I never imagined
What
you
is,
doing
what,
such great
who?
things.
Zalus. Cannot initiate dialogue. Zalus appears busy. Well, as long as he doesn't open the coffin, it's all good, right? What is over here anyway? I don't think I ever went over here. Oh, hey, boxes. Locked. Locked. Alright.
If memory serves,
Yoshimo, do
I
your
think that's
thing.
on the head of a pin as well.
Lockpick failed. Have you gone to see how the cult is taking the whole "your god is dead" thing yet? No, actually I haven't. Lockpick failed. Well,
Yes? Without hesitation.
violence! Failed to force the lock. Oh. Okay. Those are some very resilient chests. My goodness. Okay.
Take long.
Yes, that is a good idea. Let's go see how the cult is taking it. I mean, the way I interpret it, they're a whole bunch of warlocks, and you know. Now, where did you come from?
Oh my!
Messy. Okay, well, let's go over here. There's slightly less cloud going on there. I mean, what was I saying? Yes, I've been interpreting it that the whole cult is basically warlocks with the special beholder is their patron. So, what happens to a warlock when their patron dies? That is an excellent question that I've never gotten answered.
Come back! The unseeing eye has been killed, but not all is lost!
Let us avenge him and make his visions become a reality. Come back, you fools. Dude. You, Foxwine, you have sinned against the universe itself. We shall destroy you. Well, we've answered the question of what happens to a warlock when their patron dies. Desperate words for a desperate demon. Your evil is at an end, foul one. Prepare to join your master in the pits of the abyss! Let's see here. Well, you know, priorities are priorities. Gal goes first, in the most literal sense. Well, that's Gal. Let's just start working our way through the others, I guess. Well, I think that defeating Gal first was definitely the right way to go on that one. Alright, let's stuff all this jewelry and stuff into the pouch. Into the bag with all of it.
I am ready.
Jahira, if you would grab those things that need to be identified. Thank you. Presumably a warlock losing their patron turns them into a high HP commoner, I guess? no more magical powers, just whatever gear you got between getting and losing the powers. Possibly. I mean, you definitely wouldn't be able to Eldritch Blast anymore, but... Well, you'd probably still know the spells you'd learned, but would you be able to cast them? Probably not.
Speak. If it must be done.
Alright, if we can just
Yes?
bring everybody together. Is there anyone else that needs to be mopped up in here? Hi? Excuse me, sir, are you trying to leave? Cannot initiate dialogue. Elite guard appears busy. Well, if he's not attacking me, then, you know, I am being good. But it does mean that I can have a look around the place now. I mean, what are these people gonna do? Stop me? Kind of like how paladins, clerics that fall out of favor of their deity would essentially become plain fighters, at least back in 2nd edition days. Well, that is... 2nd edition is basically where we are right now, so that kind of makes sense. Like, if I'm remembering correctly, this is basically 2nd edition.
So they say, fleet of foot and all that.
Yoshimo, where the heck are you, Yoshimo?
Nature could find a home here if it were properly cleansed and balanced.
Chihiro, why are you blocking Yoshimo? Well, yeah, without sorcerers, how could Nira scare the living bejesus out of me with the wild magic?
Whatever you need, I do it well.
Alright, I will take that, and that, and that. And sure, why... Oh, well, inventory full, okay. Send those over there. Grab that. Send that there.
Cover your nose, fool. We will leave no crevice untouched.
Well, I never played 2nd edition. I have been present for a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, but I've only started playing it myself very recently, so the only one that I've personally played is 5th edition. But I've sat around during games in both 3rd and 4th edition, being present in the room sort of thing. But when 1st and 2nd edition were being played, I didn't have any friends who played the game, unlike when 3rd and 4th edition were around, so... Alright, where was I? Oh yes, I was checking non-detection into the scroll box. Played these Icewind Dale and Neverwinter Nights. Didn't get into the actual tabletop until 3.5. Yeah.
What is it?
I mean, my partner has played all of the editions of Dungeons and Dragons. All of them. But I didn't know my partner before... 4th edition at best. So...
Speak.
But we have books for all of the editions around the apartment in various places. I could look it up. I'm not going to, but I could.
Yoshimo is willing.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Shork.
Be doubly careful. I'm sure all manner of stupid mousetraps await our toes.
Oh, goody. Cloud kill. Here, have a cloud kill for later. Uh-huh, what are these? Arrow of piercing. Hey, don't I have some of those? I do. Combo stack. Combo stack. Well, my partner and I have known each other for a long time, but I must admit we haven't known each other that long.
Without doubt.
You require my help? You're right behind me, right?
Okay, what's in this box? Lockpick fail. Well, when the lockpick fails, always try violence.
And precisely.
Been too long since I played these. I forgot that Yoshimo's inventory always ends up 90% arrows. Any archer, anybody that you have their primary attack being their archery, their inventory ends up being somewhere between 90 and 99% arrows. We have failed to force the lock on this chest. All right, fine then. Very well. Need to find an ammo belt. Easier said than done. I will refer back to the playing of Baldur's Gate 1 where I didn't get an ammo belt until the DLC. And Aerie gets an inventory of various shiny rocks. Well, Aerie is not holding the shiny rocks this time. I am holding the shiny rocks.
Where shall I dis... Very well.
Okay, open that sucker up. Ooh, fun. Okay, put that there. Put that there. The rocks for the... Well, the rocks for the sling can be fairly shiny too. Okay, I'll allow that. I'll allow that. Speaking of the shiny rocks, hey, look at me with a whole ass inventory slot back. I used up that wand of lightning on those blind priests, but I think it was worth it. Let's see. I'll just pop that there. Pop that there. I don't remember why she was carrying a scimitar. Here, you have that. My goodness, look at all that inventory space. That's amazing. Okay, that's everything in this room. I think that should be about it. Although there is this room down here. Always do this side quest way later in the game. There's an item you can get that fairly well trivializes beholders in general, so I tend to go the lazy route and wait until I can get it. Ah. Well, these beholders were pretty trivial, I gotta say. Wait a minute, did I leave somebody behind? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I only see 5 people? Who have I left? Oh, I left Minsk behind. Minsk, what? Where? Get over here, Minsk. Where the heck did I leave Minsk? Minsk! Hello? You know, it's gonna be a mystery forever, I guess. Alright. Let's check the table is locked? Not only is the table locked, but I failed to lockpick it. Pathing may have gotten him stuck wandering the sewer trying to get into... You know, with this game, I find that completely believable. Like, look at what Yoshimo's doing here. Okay, take that, take those. Send that over there. Send those over there. Have a look at those. Bullet +1. Excellent. Oh, my nice neat inventory. It unneatened. Do I attempt to violence the table?
I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
What is it?
Let's violence the table.
If it must be done.
Well, everybody failed to force the lock. We are having no luck with the locked things here tonight. Ooh, well. Do I have a potion of master thievery? I don't think so.
So they say.
Let's see here. I have antidote. I have health potions. I don't have any thievery. If I did, Yoshimo would be carrying it. Or wearing it. Most likely wearing it. So the answer is no. I do not have a potion of master thievery.
It will be done.
Okay, I'm not sure why that happened, but okay. Unless I'm remembering wrong, you should be able to try lockpicking a few times to get it. Oh, I don't pickpocket at all, Maraikan. I'm playing super good because I have a psychological hang-up for Minsk. So I don't pickpocket anybody. Speedrun involves copious amounts of pickpocketing earlier on for specific stuff. Ah, well, I'm definitely not going for a speedrun. I've never got to
I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived
picking up
group has made.
Hexat, maxing her pickpocket, stealing all the scrolls from that first vendor, then dumping her when you're done is the way it's done. I mean, that sounds like something that I would do if I was being evil. But also, I'm really not in it to speedrun this sucker. As I never got to play the classic games when they first came out. I didn't have access to the kind of computers that I would need to play them. So, I really want to, like,
Certainly.
I'm gonna play them at my own speed. Because, well, that's what I really want to do. Okay, I don't need to talk to Roger the Fence, so let's go up over this way, because that's probably the fastest. Just what I've seen a popular Baldur's Gate streamer do. Not done that myself yet. Oh, fair enough. Like, if somebody is replaying the game for like the 4th or 5th time... Interesting. What do we have here?
Our actions are good and will serve the greater balance.
If somebody is replaying the game, I can absolutely see how they would go for speed strats or the most efficient sort of whatever. But, I mean, this is the first time I'm playing, so where does this go? The speedrun is definitely an interesting watch after playing, but there's no reason to rush through these games unless you're specifically speedrunning it. 4th or 5th, more like 700th time. He does die a lot and then resets the game. Well, I definitely am not dying much, and I've come up in somebody's house? Library? Where the heck am I? Okay, well, figuring out where I am is much less important than taking care of these lightning mephits. Definitely the way to go for max difficulty with a zillion challenge mods and no reloads. Ugh. Yeah, I have no mods. I'm playing on the lowest possible difficulty, so people can't even die in combat. And yeah, I definitely am allowing myself as many reloads as I need. Played each of them dozens and dozens of times, couple thousand hours each, still kind of just leisurely stroll through them. Yeah, fair enough. Like, everybody plays in their own way. Okay, you go for the ice method because you have a fire sword. That just sounds lots of fun. You go for the lightning method for no reason other than it's there.
Speak your mind.
You go for this dust method just because. Yoshimo, you back up on that one so that you'll back away from this one. Anoman, you are slow, so you're just gonna go after the lightning method. And, Eri, you just stand around and look pretty, okay?
What do you need? I am skilled in avoidance.
There we go. Alright. I have no idea where I am or whose house this is, but I'm here now, so let's have a good look around, shall we?
You require my counsel, yes?
Yeah, I need you to have a look at this. Spell deflection sound like fun. History of the North 7. So, how do people feel about me reading books tonight? Looks like Durlag's Tower from... Oh no, not Durlag's Tower! No! Oh, how many... did I spend like 2 months trapped in Durlag's dungeon? Because it feels like I spent 2 months trapped in Durlag's dungeon. Home invaded those poor mephits. They were just chilling, not hurting anyone. Oh, okay, so I was remembering clearly. How awful. Okay, we've got History of Shadowdale 5. I was only there for the end, but I watched the VOD. Well, I'm glad that people are watching the VODs. That makes me happy. But yeah, I spent a really long time in Durlag's dungeon. There was a lot of it. Alright, learn that spell. Stuff the other one into your book. Thank you. Okay, you know what? I feel like reading some books tonight. So, we have History of the North... History of Shadowdale 5. History of Shadowdale, Jordan the False Lord. Lord Omri was assassinated by Zhentarim agents who in turn were captured and killed by the warrior Jordan. Jordan, with the pendant of Ashaba in hand, the symbol of the lordship in the Dales, proceeded to present himself as the new lord and was so acclaimed by the people. It was unknown to the people that Jordan was also an agent to the Zhentarim, and that the entire proceeding had actually been a ruse. Jordan abandoned the Twisted Tower instead, establishing himself in Castle Crag east of Shadowdale. His court was soon overrun with agents of the Black Network. When the people eventually revolted, Zenthill Keep sent peacekeeping forces to maintain Jordan's rule. Sailoon, Lord Omri's widow, now aware of the deception but a firm pacifist, did her best to keep the Dale healthy and intact during Jordan's evil rule. Not sure if you've read it, but I can recommend The Dead 3. I think I have read that multiple times, as I think it was also a tale that existed in BG1. Okay, so that was a part of the history of Shadowdale. Does this place really feel that evil to you, Anoman, or is it just a perspective thing? Everything feels evil to Anoman. Alright, so History of the North 7. History of the North 1368, Year of the Banner. As the dwarves settled in for the winter in their reclaimed city of Felbar, a group of Zentarum-sponsored adventurers broke into Great Worm Cavern, slaying Elrim the Wise, shaman leader of the Great Worm tribe. As the tribe's warriors descended into the ranks of the evil adventurers, teleportation magic spirited at least 3 of those responsible, as well as a vast amount of treasure stolen from Elrim to safety. The boy's a bit dramatic. He is. Enemon is very dramatic, but he was the goodest person I could find. And I am playing so terribly good. Sometimes against my better nature. According to Themrin, the tribe's present shaman, Elrim promised to watch over the tribe in spirit now that my mortal form is destroyed. Despite the reassuring words of Elrim, the tribe suffered through an oppressive winter that included both heavy snow, scarce game, and low morale. Trusted visitors to the barbarian encampment report that Themrin and Gweshan Iron Hand Talistars are wearing some form of armor made from the scales of Elrim. This use of their former shaman's body as protection was supposedly ordained through a dream vision. The armor appears as little more than a supple leather armor, but seems to deflect blows and protect, as well as full plate mail. Nesmi reported a drastic rise in the number of troll attacks in the Evermoors, and various sources confirm that something is driving the trolls out of the moors. Whatever is behind the trolls' exodus is destined to remain a mystery for the remainder of the year, as adventuring parties expend themselves against the never-ending supply of trolls that are fleeing the bog. In the most surprising move of the year, the Blue Bear tribe, led by the shaman/chieftain Tanta Hygara, marched on the fiend-ridden fortress of Hellgate Keep. While a brief struggle for political control of the city was reported by various sources, Tanta Hygara emerged as the new ruler of the city. Huh. Okay. That seems fun. Okay, and what is in here? 2 more books. What books have we got here? History of Gondigal, the Lost King. History of Halrua. Now, I know I've read the History of Halrua aloud already, so I will not be reading that one. But I don't remember reading the History of the Lost King. Arabelle, long under the dominion of Cormyr, for a time became the center of a swordsman's empire. This swordsman was Gondigal the Lost King, who in the Year of the Dragon, 1352 DR, attempted to carve a kingdom for himself centered on Arabelle. It was to extend north to the Desert-Mouth Mountains, south and west of Wyvernwater and the farms outlying from Eveningstar, and east to Tilver's Gap and the mountain passes. I wish we had more games in the Infinity Engine that tied in with these books. Would have been cool to see a game take place in Thay or something like that. Well, I want to say that there were, in fact, adventure books that were based on that sort of thing. Like they're in the actual game of the tabletop, there were modules, I believe, set in the various different places. But I think a whole bunch of lore was also in the books. It can be hard to pin down exactly where everything was used, but it all was used. Thay as a setting seems interesting, but yeah, the video games tend to stick to the Sword Coast region. Yeah, it's understandable, like, the world is really big, and a video game, you can only fit so much into the code. You can't do real-life role-playing. I understand, Jorg, I get it. Where was I? Ah, yes. In the years following, people would say that Gondigal's reach was no longer than his blade. He could not hold any of the territory against the might of Cormyr, Sembia, Daggerdale, Tilverton, and several of the other Dales, all of whom he drew the blood and ire of in the making of his throne. Gondigal ruled for less than a season, though he reigned officially for scarcely 8 days. The remainder of his rule was spent fighting here and there against one foe or another in the lands he claimed. His troops were largely mercenary, and his treasury of seized goods was small and soon gone. One night, Gondegal's force simply melted away before the advancing troops of Cormyr and was gone. King Azun IV retook Arabel on that morn without wetting a blade. The infamous Sandra Saga mods have an epilogue that takes you to Thay. Ah, well, once again, that's mods, so it's not going to be something that I will experience, but it's nice to know that somebody did it. Looking back at how much I love Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, it's fun to think of the Black Isle still being around and having made more and more games in the world, but who knows if they would have kept the quality up. Yeah, that's hard to say. Let's see. No one has ever found the body of Gondegal. He is known to have fled north and then east via Teshwave, but then his fate becomes a matter of conflicting rumor and legend. Some believe he still lives with a score or more of loyal followers, keeping court in the wilds somewhere, a careful and ruthless bandit who takes care that none survive his attacks to carry tales anywhere. When entire caravans vanish at times anywhere between the High Dale and far-off Impelter, he is blamed by talk in the taverns. Gondegal was said to be a tall, gray-haired warrior of considerable personal skill and intelligence. His badge was a grey wolf's head face-on with red eyes. Caravan guards often warned merchants to beef up the escort on a particular caravan, else thy golds will soon be gilding Gondegal's throne. Gondegal was an impeccable swordsman, and somewhat chaotic in his self-professed neutral alignment. If he does indeed yet live, the magic or treasure he carries and who his allies might be are all unknown. Gondegal's reign had a great influence on the king of Cormyr, at that time in his second decade of rule. Not only was Azun forced to put down an effective rebellion in his own country, he was forced to pay more attention to matters outside Suzail to become the ruler of a nation as opposed to a city-state. Further, the bloodless assault on Arabel was Azun's first true experience at the head of his army, and the joy of freeing the people of Arabel is one that remains with him. Okay, alright. Anything else, like, on the end of this room? No, it appears not. Okay. I don't know where I am, but it's okay.
Speak.
Okay, that is a fireplace. That is not a door. We have two corridors over here. Well, let's try this one. Oh, what a narrow passageway this is. Hello? Oh, that's not good. Magma method? Why is there a skeleton on the table here?
Pay attention. Get those.
All the joy of cleaning up. Minsk, why did you go all the way around, Minsk?
Where shall I display my skill? I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Alright, that's locked. Money and a scroll. Sounds fun. Send the scroll off over there. Tuck that in the box. And this one. Where? I mean, why are they keeping a skeleton at all? Yeah, skeletons belong in the closet. I agree with Jorg there. Skeletons absolutely belong in the closet. They are expanded edition only, using the expanded edition trilogy. Okay. Infamous because they're famously of dubious quality, in spite of being insanely massive in scope and ambition. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see. Invulnerability, stone form, genius. Well, we'll grab the genius and the scroll because I'm fairly certain I already had a scroll potion of genius. Yeah, I did have a potion of genius on the girl. Alright. And Agonizar's Scorcher. Oh, fun. Upon casting the spell, a jet of flame appears at the caster's fingertips and bursts out towards one target of the caster's choice. That target will be hit by this flame for 3d6 points of damage. Nice. One of those mods. Granted, I say that, but I wouldn't be able to put out anything of quality myself. Isn't Sandra that cringe romance mod? Oh boy. See, I avoided looking into the mods for the game because I was worried about spoilers, so... No saving throw against this spell, huh? Fun! Okay. What, if anything else?
Yes? Direct me as you will.
I mean, I really don't know what to think of this place, to be honest.
A den of stinking evil. Cover your nose, Boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
I mean, I was disagreeing that it might be a den of stinking evil, but it is full of mephits, and it has got a skeleton on a table. So I'm thinking that maybe it might actually be a den of evil. Mechrath. Wait a minute, there was something I had to do with him. Wizard Mechrath, lair in sewers of Waterdeep, enter from the Temple District. Okay, what was I supposed to do with the Wizard Mechrath? I didn't make a note on that. I have completely forgotten. It's great. Well, we know what Minsk thinks of this place. Yes, we know what Minsk thinks of every place. Minsk is not shy about speaking his mind. What is this? Intruders within Mechrath's domain? What brings you here, foolish woman? Speak quickly, for I do not suffer errant fools gladly. Oh, right! Yes, freeing the actor. Yes, okay. I'm here to free Herr Dallas, your captive. Give him to me now. Do not threaten me, wizard. I go where I like. Sorry to intrude. I shall be on my way then. Or your death brings me here, wizard. I mean... that gives me a terrible feeling about that skeleton on the table. I have deep and abiding concerns about the skeleton on the table now. Okay, stupidly righteous it is, because that's the best option that I've been given here. I'm here to free your captive. Give him to me now! Give you the little thief. Now why should I do such a thing when he has made me such a perfect little slave, Thief, what are you talking about? He's an actor. Name your price, wizard. Or you'll release him to me, and his gem, or you'll meet your end at my hands. It's the police! Scatter! I did say I was doing a good run. What with... Yeah, I mean... The thing is, there's a difference between being good and being lawful stupid. And I prefer to stay on the side of good rather than treading into the lawful stupid area. As I tell my coworkers quite often. So sometimes it's fun to be stupid. I mean, sometimes, but you can't always get what you want in these sort of games just by being an idiot. Alright, thief, what are you talking about? He's an actor. Perhaps he is at that. It matters little to me. He stole into my sanctum as a thief. I captured him, and it amuses me to keep him as my slave. I thought you kidnapped him because of his gem? Name your price, then, for his freedom. Or regardless, you'll turn him and his gem over to me at once. You know what? Let's be a little credulous and see what happens. I thought you kidnapped him because of his gem. His gem? Ah, that gem. I see what game you are up to, little woman, and it shall not work. I'll not be divested of my gem by thieves and fools. Do not lie to me, wizard. Hand them both over now. Or what are you talking about? What game? I'm getting very confused. It's very confusing. Do I believe the acting troupe, or do I chase down whatever the heck this wizard's going on about? You know, I was just having a conversation with my partner before I started this stream about how I can't trust the NPCs because they're only as truthful as they need to be. And this is what I'm running up against right now. The acting troupe says the wizard took the guy because he has a gem, and that it's very important that he and his gem be returned to the acting troupe. Wizard says the guy broke into the tower and was snooping around, and now is accusing me of playing some sort of game to do with this gem? And it's just like, who is telling me the truth? Has my partner played these games? No. My partner has not played the Baldur's Gate games. Has played games has played tabletop in the Forbidden Coast, and has read several of the books, but has not actually played the Baldur's Gate computer games, no. But no, as we were talking about, each of us has our own tabletop campaign that we're participating in right now. So we talk about it to each other because there's a bunch of things we can't talk to our table mates about it. So we are a gaming couple. You know what, I'm curious about this. What game? I tire of this constant barrage of thievery. You shall not get your hands upon my gem, little woman. Now you shall suffer the other one's fate. Oh, I'm gonna have to murder a wizard, aren't I? Yep, I'm gonna have to murder a wizard. Wow, reading reviews and tiny tidbit overviews of the Sandra mod stuff. This thing sounds terrible. Oh boy. Well, goodbye, good night, farewell, sleep well, Mekrath. It was really nice having this weird conversation with you. Aw, his spell went poofed. Okay, so we'll just have Jaheira. Oh, okay. Yeah, you grab that. You take that, and you're gonna learn it, whatever it is. Summon Fiend. Oh, you'd be very unhappy if I make you cast that one, but you're gonna learn it anyway, because that's the kind of person I am. Alright. Oh, all sorts of things in here. Alright. Yoshimo?
Fleet of foot and all that.
Fascinating. Rod. Wand. Let's give those to Animen. Boy, I'm gonna have to find a shop soon. I've only heard bad things, so I never investigated further. Oh, fair enough. I had heard that there are mods for both of the Baldur's Gate game, the first two, and actually there's mods for 3 already, like even before it left early access. But I've avoided looking into the mods or what they do because There may well be spoilers in there, and I don't want to be spoiled. I want to find things out on my own, rather than being told. Admittedly, I have had to look up spoilers like twice now, but... Okay, so, we have removed... Oh, hello. My favorite quote so far is, "This is perhaps the only..." Thank you, Herr Dallas. I just ignored everything you had to say. Was this perhaps the only thing in IE history that is so unbelievably tasteless and abysmal that it manages to remove more content than it actually adds? Spectacular. Head spins with sullen fire and strange lurid motions instead of memories. But what is this? Okay, what is this, Herr Dallas? My captor lies dead. I can feel it. And the sparrow spies his glorious saviors. Oh, what grand joy! Poetry overwhelms this sparrow's heart. Oh yeah, he's an actor, all right. Oh boy, that's an actor. Oh boy. In a blaze of trumpets, with wicked blades held high, thus came ye fates of chaos to let this sparrow fly. Oh, and he's full of bad poetry, too. You're Herr Dallas. Rayless sent us to free you. I always try to include him. What, he can become a party member? Oh, Lord. You are with Rayless? Well, well, well. My hide may yet be saved. Come, let me join with you, and we shall be done with the foul humors of this place. You may join me if you wish, but you'll need more than poetry to survive. I'll not be responsible for an actor's foolish death. If you care to join, then join, but I'm not here to babysit Rayless's whelps. I always try, but he never quite fits in with my party setup. I was hired to rescue you, and I doubt Rayless would be pleased to find I'd stolen you into my own fold. I mean, dealing with Animan's attitude aside, I kind of like the party setup that I have going on at this point. So I don't think I will be including him, no matter what he does. But it's just like I feel like I want to go forward with the party that I have. I'm kind of liking the setup that I have. And I mean, I like what Animan does, even if Animan himself sometimes needs a smack upside the head. Now, I was hired to rescue you, and I don't think that the person who hired me to rescue you would be too happy if I brought you along. Always pick him up later if you feel like it. That is true. Honor bound and honor branded, then, is it? Very well, lawyer. You have set me free, and for that I thank you. But within this wizard's lair is an altar containing a most necessary gem that dear Mekrath stole from me. Find it and bring it to me at Rayless's side, where we may discuss your foolish contract further. Oh, gee, thanks. Okay, bye. Rescue Herr Dallas from a grim fate. Well, I suppose spending the rest of your existence in slavery is a pretty grim fate. Okay, so obviously this down here is not the altar, so let's try the only other door, shall we? I said let's try the only other door, shall we? This appears to be a bedroom. Oh, hi? Hello? What the heck? Why are there Yuan-ti in here? Party members will always have a home base, as far as I can recall, but you can go and pick them up later. They're generally worth picking up, at least for their personal quests. Fair enough. Alright, oh, this is very messy. This is very messy indeed. Alright, let's go. Animan is super good mechanically, but I'm neutrally disposed towards him. those things in here? What was Mekrath doing with Yuan-Ti in his bedroom? And do I actually want to know the answer to that question? No, actually, come to think of it, I don't want to know the answer to that question now that I think about it. Nobody answered the question of what Mekrath was doing with Yuan-Ti in his bedroom. Okay, take that. What is this? Don't care. Send that over there. Carrion summons. What spectacular things. Okay. Snakes, skeletons, sewers. What other S words are there? But let us not contemplate that too hard. Open up. Get zorped in the face. Great.
I can hold no more. That
Oh.
item has been dropped.
Oh, blast. I forgot to put these in the gem pouch. Okay. Into the pouch with all of y'all. Animan's one of the characters who is insufferable on a first run, but becomes more appreciable over time because of how flawed he is. Sort of the anti-Minsk. I mean, I adore Minsk, so I don't know how anybody could possibly get tired of him. Or Boo, for that matter. So... Give him another shot the next time I play through the games. It's been a few years since the last time I ran them. Oh, that's a very respectable lightning bolt. Look how far it reached. Okay, gem that away. Animan, you hold that. I am really gonna need a store soon. Send that over there. Flesh to stone. Alright.
I'm so happy you
Having a bard in your party for the free identification is nice.
great things.
I mean, I like playing bards, but I'm ambivalent about playing with bards.
Without hesitation.
And honestly, I am still considering what class I'm going to play when it finally comes time for Baldur's Gate
Doing such great things.
3. I could possibly finally play a caster class, because I gotta say that the way that casting works in this game, in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, it's no good. It's very bad. But Baldur's Gate 3, casting works a lot more like it does in the actual tabletop. And yeah, that works a lot better for me. Okay, y'all need to stop this. Y'all need to just back up. What are you two doing in the corner? Casting is Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 with... Yeah, oh, casting in. Okay. Yeah, I do not like the way that the casting works in this game, and I have to admit I'm not terribly enthused about the AI behavior either.
Right.
I would much rather be in full control of every character the way that you are in Baldur's Gate 3. Rather than these ones, I just, point them at somebody and hope that they do stuff. I really prefer properly turn-based combat to what goes on here. Okay, this is gonna sting, probably. Oh, that didn't sting as much as I thought it might. Portal gem. Ah, I see. Well, always turn AI off except for occasionally using basic attack for clearing mobs of weak stuff. It's easier to be in full control with turn-based, but with sufficient pausing you have yeah, I mean, you do, but I prefer the true turn-based combat. It's just a personal preference. Animan, you hold that as the one who is least likely to try and use it. Okay. We gotta take the harp and the gem back to the acting troupe. But not before... Ooh! What do we have here? It appears as if construction for a second level was started but never finished. Interesting.
What do you need?
I'm sorry, just the way that all lined up, it sounded like he kicked that barrel open. When BG1 was first in development, they had it played as a real turn-based, but then Diablo came out and every dev in BioWare was playing it and wanted to make their own game more fast-paced like Diablo, so they went with a real-time. Oh, I see. I mean, that makes sense, but it's also like, ew. Okay, and this room is completely empty of anything useful. I don't even know why I came in here. Why does this room even exist? Okay. Makes sense considering the time frame. Yeah, it does.
What is it?
Okay.
If it must be done.
We have taken care of the problems. And by problems, I mean the wizard. And we'll just bring everybody in here and save. I'm very paranoid about saving. I've had games crash on me too many times.
Be careful. I'm sure all manner of stupid mousetraps await our toes in the dark.
Alright. Back downstairs. What the... Where did you come from? And why won't you go away?
Go for the eyes!
Well, at least they had a bit of gold on them. Relax, Yoshimo, you have 80 HP. Mouse traps aren't... Yeah, well...
Go for the eyes, Boo.
I don't
Go
like
for
the
the
look.
eyes!
Fear is for those who don't pay attention. Fear is for
I
those
don't
who
like the
know
looks of
confidence.
this.
Maybe he's worried for Ares' sake. After all, she only has 47 hit points. Okay. So we gotta go back to the temple and report that the problem of the new cult has been taken care of. That's still locked. Ari dies so often in my runs, at least the start. Yeah.
I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
Gee, thanks, Animan. Green slime, get it. I mean, if we find a gelatinous cube, I'm gonna try and make it my pet. But slimes can go.
No second chance.
Gotta love that 1 HP she got on last level up. Yeah, yeah. That's the problem with casters. They're very squishy. And in this kind of combat, that's just a good way to die.
Hello there.
Hi? Hello? What is happening? You are Talon Nurkis, priest of Talos, are you not? Yes I am. Why do you ask? You don't remember me? We laid together an evening many moons ago, and this here is your daughter. Lanny, greet your father, darling. Oh, goody, soaps! I miss soaps. Having nightmares of fresh Icewind Dale games, mages with 4 HP getting insta-gibbed by the first golem you see, shooting them with a single arrow. I mean, I do actually have the Icewind Dale game. I have the Icewind Dale, I have Planescape Torment, I have Tides of Numenea. I have plans to play a lot of RPGs as time goes on every Sunday, but you know, I've got a big pile to work my way through. And let's face it, I'm probably going to be a couple of years playing Baldur's Gate 3 at the pace that I play. Icewind Dale is super solid, not character-based like Baldur's Gate is, since the whole party is a custom party, but a great overall story. Huh. So sad they lost the source code. Yeah. Hello, Father. Heck, are you sure? I mean, I have no memory. You were deep into your cups that eve, Nurkis. Blame me not if you have no memory of the incident. She remembers it pretty well. Getting Icewind Dale 2 working on modern hardware is such a pain, too. Yeah, well, when it comes down to it, if it's something that's not available on Steam, it's very difficult for me to stream, so it's not something that's going to be happening on this channel. I'm sorry. I see. What is it exactly that you want? I want you to take responsibility for your child, foolish man. Mommy, I don't like this daddy. I like the other daddies better. Oh my goodness! Oh, this is the best kind of soap. Oh boy. Hush, child. What's this? Heh, oh nothing, Talon Nurkis. A simple mistake, perhaps, on my part. Please do excuse me. You are in such trouble, girl. The music in Icewind Dale is still nostalgic, even though I played it for the first time 2 years ago. Oh yeah. This lady, she's got multiple men on tap for child support. That's a tale as old as time there. I see. Talos' blessing on you then, and, good day! Flee, man, flee! False, well, I didn't have any part of that, but I'm gonna loot the corpse anyway.
Certainly.
Okay, that was... Oh,
Was very much like a father to you.
you choose... You choose the worst times to start these conversations, Animan. You just absolutely the worst times. What is your problem? Free gold is free gold. Exactly. All right. He was a kind and patient man and a great mentor. Gorion was a good man who meant well. I shall miss him. Our relationship was nothing special, Animan, and I am glad to have moved on. Or, I do not wish to discuss Gorion with you, Animan. What even is the appropriate response here? I don't know. I mean, it's either one or two, definitely. Y'all have a good night. Gotta get some shut-eye before work. Oh, I see. Well, thank you for stopping by, Maraikun. It's been very enjoyable. I hope you have a good night and a good sleep. He was a good man who meant well. I shall miss him. Ah, I see. I must admit, my lady, that I am rather jealous of you. My own father, Lord Cor, is nothing like your Gorion, and he and I did not have a good relationship. Well, that's not my fault, is it? If Lord Cor was not deep into his cups, he was demanding that I uphold the family honor, or telling me what a worthless son I had become. He was derisive of my choice to join the order. He wanted me to take over his mercantile business, something I truly had no stomach for. Oh no, you'd be a terrible merchant, boy. You made the right choice. You would be the worst merchant ever. I would have given much for my father to be my mentor, but instead I endured his abuse until I was able to squire for the order. I fled as quickly as I was able to. Why are you telling me this? That's horrible, Eneman. You must be glad to be away from him. You should have stood up to him. I would have. Or, I see no need to endure this whining over your father. Get a backbone, Eneman. I mean, the second one is kind of what he wants, but it's also such an extreme response. But I think it's the best response out of the ones available, I guess. You must be glad to be away from him. I suppose I'm telling you this because you remind me a little of my sister Moira. She is young and determined. I miss her. Perhaps the only thing of my family I miss. Oh, don't worry. She's doing fine. She's got this, like, goo stuff that comes out of her hands and she kills people in Overwatch. Is that not the right Moira? I regret abandoning her to her fate along with Lord Cor, but there was little I could do. I'm sure she... Oh, she's fine. She's great. She found a portal to the future. No, never mind. I do not wish to speak further about this, Foxwine. Excuse me. Well, why did you bring it up? I hate this man's timing so much. Okay, what do we got here? Storm Knights? Maybe we should leave the Storm Knights alone. Let's just go back to Helm. Let's just go back to Helm. What the? Oh, hey! I'll take that, sure. What do we got here? Dawnbringer Alvana. What are you doing out here? Well, let's
You are more than welcome, my son.
Greetings, supplicant. Have you come to the district to enter our church and revel in the presence of our most holy Lathander? I would be interested in knowing more about this Lathander. What can you tell me about these missing clerics? No, I'm not interested in worshipping anyone. Or, excuse me, I'll be on my way. You know what? Tell me more about Lathander. Our Morning Lord charges us to foster hope and creativity. Pride is eschewed, and the cycle of rebirth and renewal is our most sacred tenet. That sounds like a worthy tenet. The church can be entered any time, correct? Or, excuse me, I'll be on my way. That sounds worthy. It most certainly is, supplicant. Enter our most sacred temple and bask in the glory of the God of Dawns. Experience his benevolence for yourself.
You are more than welcome, my son.
What can you tell me about the missing clerics? Several have gone missing, and some have returned, claiming to be converts to the religion of this unseeing eye. We will not force them to recant. Okay, well, the unseeing eye is dead, so... Continuing onwards. Hi, Abir. I'm just gonna skip you. Bye. Hi. Hello. How are you?
Without doubt.
Your return was foreseen, though what you would say is
Is this cult to be believed? Speak what you know. I have nothing to say just yet. Or, it was a beholder cult. I have destroyed the beast and all of its plans. Yep, absolutely. Beholder cult. It's gone now. A beholder cult in the very heart of Helm's site. You have done a great service removing it. We will send clergy to remove all taint of its presence. Our reputation has gone up, and we got a lot of quest experience. Look at that. 5 digits for everybody. Nice. To your reward, such service would earn greatness for one of the flock, but you are occupied elsewhere and will have to be content with mere gold and trinkets. Oh no, mere gold and trinkets. Oh, how could it be? You will not be disappointed, though the spiritual rewards could have been much more. You are welcome here so long as you maintain a favorable reputation. Oh, that's not going to be a problem. I really like Minsk. Oh, speak with Guardian Telwyn as you leave. He may have a task suited to you, though Helm reserves true blessings for those that follow. I think they give you more if your character name is a cleric. Ah, I see. Well, definitely not a cleric. I'm actually kind of glad that I decided not to play as a cleric because of the aforementioned spellcasting issues. We got a mace and we got 7,000 gold. Nice. And I have no choice, but before I go, I was wondering if I might ask a question of you. If it is within my power to answer and does not conflict with my faith, I shall strive to provide it to you. What do you wish to ask? I am searching for a friend named Imoen who is being held by the cowled wizards. Do you know anything of them? Can you tell me anything of the shadow thieves here in Athkatla? Or nothing, I suppose. I shall take my leave of you. You know what? Let's ask about Imoen, because I do have many concerns, even though I'm not entirely certain that that's actually Imoen. Nothing that you do not know already, I suspect. The Council outlaws magic, and yet the cowled ones act upon whatever plots they wish. They must cooperate with the Council, but likely provide no information of their activities. We do not associate with these wizards, so I know little of them. Well, I mean, he's the first one, I think, to tell me that they work directly with the Council, so there is that, I suppose. Can you tell me anything of the shadow thieves here in Athkatla? Helm's followers do not associate with brigands, and we are concerned about the war with another guild the shadow thieves seem to have engaged in. It is troubling that we know nothing of this other group. They are a mystery, though they are obviously competing with the shadow thieves. If Amn is fortunate, they will destroy each other, and Helm will not be forced to watch the backs of his helpless faithful. I am searching... Okay, that's asking again about the cowled wizards. I'll be on my way. Thank you for the information. As you wish, may the Watcher guard you.
We do good
Oh,
things here.
hi, Minsk.
All will remember the heroes that are Minsk and Boo and you.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everyone who watches this stream will never forget Minsk or Boo. Never. Ever. Yes, I got an achievement for completing the Beholder quest. For some reason, Steam turned the achievement pings back on, and I can't figure out how to turn them back off again, so Minsk will not make friends with you boasting about what heroes we are. Right you are, Minsk. Only good things will come from the examples we set. Or, yes. Now, let's get going before we draw a crowd. No need to flaunt our deeds. Right you are, Minsk. Only good things will come. Yes. Lead evil by example, and one day we need no longer put the boots to those that stray off the path of goodness into the muck and bile of villainy, and track great bloody footprints across our lily-white tiles. Boo will have clean wood shavings, you evil bastards! Okay. Alright, So he recommended that I speak to Telwyn before I step out. So let's do that.
Duty is the greatest honor, and duty to Helm is above all.
Helm looks to you with favor for what you have done. I have a task that needs completion if you seek his further gratitude. I mean, Helm seems the all-right sort as long as you're on the side of the light, so I will listen. What is it that you need? Or I do not have time for this right now. I'll listen. What are you talking about? I knew you would not disappoint. You have already proven reliable. Here is the duty I require. Bear with me, for the telling is a little complicated. Am I going to have to take notes? It is my responsibility to furnish this temple with the artifacts that speak of Helm's glory. Objects that please the eye draw the mind into the glory of Helm. And what would you have me do? Or this place reflects the pride you take in your position. Ooh. Flattery or straight to the point? You know what? Let's butter him a little. Let's get a little butter on here. This place reflects the pride you take in your position. Athkatla is lucky to have an exceptional artist visiting, second only perhaps to that poor Prism of Nashkel. What a loss his death was to us. I speak of Sir Sarles, who is making a brief stop before leaving for Kelimshan. We wish to use this great opportunity to commission a work from him. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, Sir Sarles? Okay, I've got that name written down. We wish to commission a work, all right. But nothing is ever easy. Aside from his enormous commission fee, he claims he will work in nothing short of pure illithium, a metal more valued than gold. That is problematic. What can I do? Or can nothing be done to sway his mind? Can nothing be done to sway him? This is where you come in. I would ask that you convince Sarles to honor Helm. Other churches court him as well, though they have no more illithium than we. You will have to secure enough illithium to keep him happy and convince him to accept an affordable commission. Discuss this with Sarles. He may be reasonable. Do as you must. Be stern in your negotiations. None should exceed Helm in this. Try to avoid hurting anyone, but answer threats in kind. Sarles is worth it. Not sure if you know, but the VA of Minsk is the same voice actor as Winnie the Pooh. Well, you know what? I like this. I will accept that, especially since in Baldur's Gate 3 I happen to know exactly who the voice of Minsk is, and this is a good pantheon that we have going for Minsk's voice, is what I'm thinking. This is a good arc. Will I be reimbursed if I must spend my own gold on him? What if another temple has secured him first? Or this is a mere errand quest, it is beneath me. What if another temple has secured him first? I am certain he will choose Helm, no matter what deal he has already struck. None are more worthy. Pay what you must to encourage him, and you will be compensated. Delay will allow the other temples to outstep us. Go to Starles at the Jistev estate in the southern section of the government district. Okay. Okay, that's Jistev? Jistev? Jazz? Jistev estate. Southeast section of government district. All right. All right. Conduct yourself with discipline. You are the eyes of Helm in this enterprise. Okay.
Hello, friends.
Hi.
Away from the ears of others and line a bit of business your way.
Valen, who the hell are you? Would you now? And what might this be? Leave me, I have no time for your nonsense. Or, I am always interested in business. If there is profit in your words, I will listen. I'm never going to manage to leave the city of Waterdeep, am I? I'm just going to be trapped here forever, aren't I? There's no leaving the city anymore, ever again. There's just too many things to be done here. Okay, would you now? And what might this be?
Well, truthfully, it is not for me to say. At least, not in full measure. My mistress would have words with you about concerns you have no doubt developed on your own.
Well, that fills me with confidence, doesn't it? Who's your mistress, and why can't I ask?
She has watched you for a time, though she is not the only one. Those that you are asked to trust spy as openly or more so, and she offers a solution to your problems of privacy, among others.
I mean, I'm only going around the entire city saying that I have a friend who was kidnapped by the Cowled Wizards and could you help me? I'm not sure I have any secrets worth keeping.
She is worthy of your trust. If you feel worthy of hers, come to the graveyard district in the near future, and she will speak her offer. Make your visit after the sky has darkened. She will not be there before then.
Oh yeah, that sounds safe. Okay, go to graveyard at night. And who shall I say has sent me? I do not wish to be seen as an intruder. Who is this mistress of yours? I would know her name before I go wandering through the graveyard district. Such an unseemly place. Why should the meeting be so inaccessible? I will be there. Tell her she will not need to wait long. I refuse. If there are words that need to be said, she can come to me. No, I'm not going to invite something that's hanging around in a graveyard after dark. Who is this mistress? I would know her name before I go wandering through the graveyard.
Questions. All will be discussed in proper course. Meet where discussed, and you will have your answers.
I'm going to note that this woman is dressed in leathers like a thief. All right, easy.
On it, but the door is closing soon. Do not delay too long. Farewell.
Sit on it and spin, Valen. Okay. I didn't even take a step. I didn't even click on anything. I did nae think I'd be talking to you louts again, but I do what my Uncle Galen says whenever I can. Okay. Anyways, Galen Bale wants you to come see him before you go making any rash decisions. Says he wants to sweeten the deal. How would he know I have a decision to make? Am I being followed? You run and tell him that I'll be there just as soon as I can. I don't need him anymore. Others are apparently looking to hire me. Or, fine, I'll go, but if he can't match the new offer I've been given, he's out of luck. I haven't been given a new offer. But I will make a note. Galen wants to speak with me. How would he know I have a decision? Am I being followed? Don't look at me. I just do what I'm told. He said to tell you the offer is sweeter, so here I am. Anyway, just go see Galen before you go see your new contact. I only get paid if I get you to see him, and it won't take long, you know. Oh, great. Before Graveyard Lady. Oh, what fun. This is literally everywhere in the city that I'm being asked to go. This is ridiculous. And all of them want me soonest. Everybody is hurry, hurry.
Quickly and precisely.
Alright, well... excuse me, I would like to leave. Would you give me the exit, please? Where the heck is that sucker? Where is the exit? Oh, gotcha. Okay, so let's do the artist thing first. So let's go to the government district. And of course I came in at the northern side because why would I come in anywhere closer to where I need to be? Boo is curious and keeps bringing up the question of when we will travel to the Imsvale village, and I heartily agree. We are heroes, and they are in need of heroes. It is a match even Minsk can see. I agree, Minsk. I've been trying to leave the city for days. We must go where evil is in most need of beating, so Minsk will leave that decision up to you, Foxwine. Still, we must not disappoint the little boy. I agree. You're right. We're going to go talk to this artist dude. Then we're going to go talk to Galen. And by then it'll probably be dark, so we'll go to the graveyard, I suppose. And then we're going to leave. Oh no, wait. The stupid artists. What if I just leave Galen and the artist and the graveyard lady, like, completely to their own devices? Like, they can have, like, a duel over my honor or something. Okay, this is the estate here. Okay, so the AI knows how to get there even if I don't, right? Oh lordy, there are so many things to do. Okay, we'll talk to the artist. We'll go and deal with the actors. Hi. Yes, ma'am. May I be of some assistance to you? Have you business with the Justives? Not with them as such. I had heard that the artist Sarahs were here. No, I'm sorry, I don't have a reason to speak with you. Or the Justives. Justives? Ja? Might I ask what business they are in? I had heard the artist Sarles was here. Sir Sarles is a guest at the moment. No doubt you are from some church or another? You are expected. Try not to track your dirt about too much. Hey, we didn't get thrown out.
Direct me as you will.
Is this a case where the guy's first name is Sir? Is that's what happening here? Quar and Lady Jazz? Yeah, Quar and Lady Jazz. We are not going to steal their shit. That's oh, let's say hi to Quar Jazz. And who might you be? No doubt you have come to make your case before Sir Sarles that he might sculpt for you for one of the temples, are you? I have come for the glory of Helm, or I will discuss that with the artist alone. You know, let's go with the second one. It's not like any noble person is being polite to me in this entire city. I will discuss that with the artist. I see. It makes no never mind to me, and I think it matters little to Sir Sarles as well. He's concerned with the creation, not with who might own his work. It is a great honor to have him here. We are simply the height of the social circuit right now, the envy of all the nobles we are. Yeah, keep bragging. Do try and keep to the sides while here, will you? I've very wealthy people coming to see the artist, and I don't want people dawdling with the messengers. Dude, if I stay to the side of the walls, my sword is going to catch your house on fire. Is that really what you want? Okay. We just gotta find the artist. Oh, we found him. Alright. Hi. Hello.
Who is it? Might I ask why you have disturbed my meditation?
My creative muse must be gently awakened, and your stomping about is simply not conducive to this. Well, you know, I'm an adventurer, I am not an artist. But if you'd like to speak to a harper, they pretend to be bards sometimes. I've got one right over here. My apologies, I will leave you to your thinking. Or, I apologize, but I have come to request your talent on a commissioned artwork. Alright, I have come to request your talent on a commissioned artwork. Oh, yes. One of those bloody churches sent you, didn't they? Must be, because everyone else understands the word no. Which one are you from? Helm has sent me forth. His ever-seeing eyes wish to gaze upon your work. Or, come now, is your muse that picky? I offer a commission. Is that not enough? I'm going to try the second one. I offer a commission. Is that not enough? No, what I need has not changed, and I've said so to your masters. The gold offered is sufficient, and I am just fine without the flattery.
What I really need is to work in the medium of my choice. Pure illithium.
Anything less is an insult to my skills. That is all I require. But I am told that such a material is very costly and rare. Is there no alternative? Then I will find what you need. Perhaps I can get some from an ore merchant. Or, I know of no source for such a material. I'll wager the other churches don't either. I am told such material is very costly and rare. Is there no alternative? You are told? Have you not checked? Gathering the materials is not the job of a fine artist such as myself. Go speak with an ore merchant or some such. I recall the name of one that was referred to me on my last visit. Gerlia was her name, I believe. Speak with her. She has exotics occasionally. Try the promenade. Okay. Charles? Chucky says speak to Gerlia on promenade. I'm never getting out of this city. I am never getting out of this city. It's never going to end. Now go. I will work for whatever church acquires the necessary materials. If not yours, then another. 200 pounds of illithium, or I go back to enjoying my holiday. 200 pounds? 200 pounds? £200? Ay, ay, ay. Well, it's less skipping arm day because, you know, I have a number of warriors in this party, but it's more that 200 pounds is a lot. It's going to be very expensive. Okay, see, I kind of wish I'd come in this exit over here.
This will not take long.
Okay. I'm never getting out of this city. It's going on forever. I cannot leave 'cause there's too much stuff to do. Hello? Why? Okay, I'm just gonna save real fast. Okay, let me try and remember. The actors are in the bridge, right? Oh, hi.
Speak.
Y'all need to go. You
Sharpen
you
and
need to
ready
depart.
go.
Oh, hey, we've had level ups and I didn't notice.
What is it now?
You need something?
You require my counsel, yes? Pay attention.
All right, y'all have your targets. Well, that was fun. Okay, just grab those scrolls, would you, dear? Might as well grab the gold while you're at it. Thank you. Just pop those away for later. All right.
Yes?
Continuing
If it must
onwards.
be done.
Ironically, in the series called Baldur's Gate, the biggest city in Athkatla, at least. Yeah. Waterdeep and I will never leave each other. Never, ever. We're just trapped together for all time. Okay, this is where we want to go.
Will be done.
Watch Animan just start a conversation with me as we're going down the street towards our destination. Okay.
Certainly.
And off we go.
Without doubt.
Hi, we're here. We're coming backstage. It'll be a whole ass thing. Take this whatever. I don't want this portal stone. It feels like trouble. I want it out of my inventory.
So you return, and our dark-haired Elise, his feathers shattered by your hands, has preceded you.
Here is the gold I promised. Have you the gem he spoke of? No, Miss Raylis, but I shall soon return with it. I have the gem, but I need more gold for it. A friend of mine is captive to the cowled wizards, and I need gold to rescue her. Or, aye, here it is, safely delivered. Please take it off my hands. This thing seems like trouble. Ah, Mekrath's prize. It shall be our salvation yet. Here be 700 gold. Herr Dallas, tell them what we are about while I prepare for the summoning of the conduit. What? Hold on. Wait. Also, she said 700, and yet we only got 3. What just happened here? Yes, Miss Rallis. Ah, my ravens, there be a tale between us that is long overdue. Forgive me if I led you to believe that yon gem was just a worthless bauble for the stage. No, you never did. People were really too interested in this gem for it to be a mere bauble. In truth, it be far more interesting, a planar jewel, a nexus between the astral and the prime material. Few of you primes would sense its presence, but Mekrath did, and so it was that I fell into his keeping. Luckily, he had not rid himself of it before your timely rescue. primes and planar jewels and what do you speak of, Herr Dallas, for you have lost me? Why did you lie to me, Herr Dallas? Or what is Rayla's summoning? What is Rayla summoning? A young conduit. A what? To travel between planes, we birds of flight can pass through what are called young conduits, whipping snake-like tubes that wreathe within the astral plane, their heads and tails clinging to different pieces of the multiverse. The planar stone acts like a charmed pipe upon these conduits, bringing them to us that we might enter and pass through. Miss Raelis is playing the stone as we speak, that our company might slip through our hunter's grasp and find another stage. The play must go on, you know.
Herr Delis, everyone, gather round.
The stone is ready to begin the summoning.
Okay, have fun, you guys. As the conduits open, they will bring something with them. We will do what we can to hold off whatever beasts come, the better to determine which route be safest. Foxwine, your presence here would be appreciated. Will you stay with us? Well, if you give me a chance to level up my people, murder sounds fun. I'm not interested in fighting extraplanar creatures. I'll be on my way, thank you. Or we shall hold off these creatures as best we are able. Tell me when you find the right tunnel. Alright, it's walloping time. Tell me when you find the right tunnel. As you wish. Come, friends, let us begin. Am I going to get a chance? No, I'm not going to get a chance to level up. Okay. Wait. There we go. Okay. One moment while we... Let's level up mid-combat. I'm sure everybody does it. Okay, that is one level up for you. And one level up for you. It's a pity about the spells, but what else are we gonna do? That's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. You know what? Oh no, wait, I already have 2 entangles. How about an armor of faith? Let's see. We've got 2 barkskin and 2 charm person. How about a resist? Let's go with a resist. And oh, we have so many choices here. Rigid thinking? Target of this spell must make a saving throw versus spell or come under its effects. When under the effects of the rigid thinking spell, the victim will randomly wander, attack the nearest person, or stand confused. Summon insects? Summon insects, a cloud of swarm of... Does it only attack enemies? I think it only attacks enemies. Cool. Let's summon insects. Please don't summon centipedes. Anything but centipedes. Alright, didn't get a new level 4 spell slot or level 5. Did get a 6. It did say 1 target, so if it's not a cloud, I am interested. Well, you know, she's a druid. Let's conjure animals. And she has no level 7s. Alright. Well, that's fun. Cannot save at this time. Of course we can't.
What is it?
Everybody! Get that quasit. Get that quasit. Okay. Hello? Are we standing too close? What the heck is that? Lesser fire elemental? fun. You know, this, I,
Speak.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Yeah!
you know, I was just trying to move my physical people, like, so that they were, like, around here, but... Good day, Realis. Will you permit me to stop this madness? What the heck? What? What is... Who are you, and what business do you have with us? Oh, just an employee of an old acquaintance of yours in Sigil. Duke, what was his name? Darkwood? Yes, Duke Darkwood, that was it, wasn't it? You really oughtn't to have done that play, you know. We were set up. We performed it under the assumption that it was fiction. The playwright never told us otherwise. Ah, yes, the infamous anonymous playwright. Now, who was he, anyway? We never did learn. Neither did we. He wore a mask and met with us in the alleyways. It doesn't matter. Come, my bards. It appears 'tis time to make our reckoning. Herr Dallas? What of these others? Who are you, half-elf? Surely Raylis did not hire you in the hope that you would save her. If you want these people, you will have to get through me. I would be willing to help, though I have no intention of stepping on anyone's toes. I don't believe that one should murder actors just because they happened to tell a true story that was given to them by people in weird alleyways. Even though you really shouldn't accept stories that are given to you in weird alleyways. So, yeah, I don't care how grievously insulted they were. They insulted this Duke by telling a true story about whatever it was he was up to. So, if you want these people, you'll have to go through me. Fool, I don't need to involve you. Already I have the souls of these ones attuned. Let it begin. What is even happening? Now that Riel Shy has used the gem I acquired for them to open up her planar portals to return to their extraplanar home, it appears the past has caught up to the trope. What is even happening? Okay, not that one. Ness and Umar Hills. Rescue Raylis and Herr Dallas from the planar prison. I think that's it. It appears their past is caught up to the troop. Herr Dallas, Raylis, and the rest of the actors have been arrested by bounty hunters and brought through a portal, which remains open. They have ignored me for now, which only begs the question of whether or not I will follow. Can I just, like, leave them in there for a while? Is this something that will just wait for me to get to it later? Maybe? I'd kind of like if it were something that would wait until I got to it later. That would be awesome. Decisions are hard. Okay, fine.
What can it be now?
Listen, you little maggot, I want to know how you got your collar off right now, or you'll find there are far worse things than being a slave. Taggett. No, I don't care what you say. I won't be a slave anymore. Well, if that's the way you... Trail, hold. Others have come through the portal. What, others? Ah, the Primes. How foolish of you to have followed your actor friends here. Von Ith, close the portal, please.
What can it be now?
Do you have any idea at all where you are, Primes? Well, on a different plane. It doesn't matter. I'm here to rescue my friends. I assume I'm on another plane, naturally. I'll remember to ask you when you're bleeding and at the point of my sword, fool. Or, not really, just came through for a bit of sightseeing, really. Oh, this is absolutely something that would have waited. Darn it! I assume I'm on another plane. Oh, you are a sharp one, Prime. I'm afraid it's much, much worse than that. This place is one of the finest prisons in the plains. There is no way out of here, except at the whim of the Cambion. What fools you must be to come here of your own volition. No matter. I expect you'll bring a grand price from the Cambion as new thralls. Hunters, take her! Dude, that's not happening. It's 100% not happening. Goodbye! Good night, so long, farewell. Take an eternal nap. Stop eating my elf! You two, please stop wasting ammo. Just like step over here for a bit. No, Jahira. Jahira. Patience is a virtue. There we go. Okay. And see, we didn't waste all that much ammo. I thank you, my lady, for your timely rescue. I am afraid I did not give much thought as to what I would do after I removed my collar. It was foolish of me, I suppose, but I would rather be dead than remain enslaved to the Cambion forever. There has to be a way out of here somehow. What do you mean by your collar? What is this Cambion you speak of? Surely there must be a way out of here. Do you know where I can find Herr Dallas and his troop? Or, well, good luck, I have to be on my way. What do you mean by your collar? The warden keeps a large number of slaves here, prisoners that have been turned into thralls by magical collars that they wear that control them. They are next to impossible to remove, and yet you got yours off. Mine had a small flaw in it, and I was able to squirm out of it not long ago, only to find that there was almost nowhere for me to go here, and danger down every corridor. What was this Cambion you mentioned? The Cambion? The Cambion here is the warden of this prison. I know not his true name, but he is a cruel and evil master who delights in the suffering of his thralls. He is a powerful demon as well. You may have defeated his bounty hunters, but if I were you, I would find a way out of here and avoid him entirely. Do you know where I might find Herr Dallas and his troop? You are friends of the actors? You may as well begin mourning them, my lady. They are in the warden's cells, awaiting transport to Duke Rowan's tower, I am told. The warden is directly north of here through the hallway, but I would advise against going down that path. You will see on the floor markings that the Tenari have left their magic, portals that transport you to the other rooms of this prison. The ones in the hallway to the north you cannot avoid, and they bring you to the barracks where the warden keeps his personal soldiers and thralls. It is the most dangerous path to take. There is another way to reach the warden, a safer way, perhaps, that may serve your purpose, and perhaps mine as well. Might I tell you of it? Oh, I am happy to hear of a way to not have to fight an army. Very well, I'm listening. I've no interest in hearing your thoughts, excuse me. I'm not about to trust a supposedly free and definitely desperate slave. I'll be on my way. Oh, I'm listening. I am listening. The warden is powerful by himself, true, but he is also protected by the many thralls under his control through the collars they wear. The passage to the east leads to the chamber of the Master of Thralls, a lesser Tenari who holds a device that I know allows him to control the collars. Ooh, east, you say? East passage. Destroy that device, and the thralls are freed. The warden is vulnerable, and I will be able to contact my newly freed friends. Some of them are mages who will teleport us away. As well, the portals on the floors to the east may be avoided. They lead only to other cells, I understand, and are full of naught but violent and dangerous creatures. I would not offer this chance, my lady, if I did not think you might have a chance against the warden himself. I can think of no other way for either of us to escape this place, truly. Why do I not simply free your thralls and have them teleport us away? Why must I fight the warden? There are many old and powerful magics in this prison, my lady. We might get away briefly, but the prison's magic would track us, and the warden would send powerful hunters very quickly. But the prison's magic dies with the warden. It is the only way. Very well, I will find this master of thralls and do as you suggest. Forget it, I will try to find my own way out of here. Or I'm not about to trust the word of a desperate slave. You could be setting me up for a trap. No, okay. He wants out of here just as badly as I do. Even if he is tricking me, he's only going to trick me as far as an exit. And any exit that he can use, I'm going to try and use too. So, very well. I will find this master of thralls and do as you suggest. Most excellent, my lady. Luck is smiling on me truly that the mere chance for true escape arrived with you through that conduit. I wish you every success. Well, thank you. Now, if you'll just let me get to my looting, that would be awesome. Thank you.
I shall go forth at your command.
Okay, grab that and that. And you know what? Those as well. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. Oh boy.
What was given is now upon the ground.
I'll help however I can.
Hey, look at that. She managed to survive. Good on you, girl. Alright, you grab that. And that, and that. Alright, learn that one. Put those ones away. Grab those. Inventory issues.
If memory serves.
You grab these.
What can I do?
So this way?
Okay, do you recognize this? Arrow of ice,
Being underground is just not worthy of
arrow of fire,
What is it?
and... Huh, interesting. Why can't you see the jewel? Okay. I really wish I'd been to a merchant before I jumped in here.
Speak.
Okay. This is unfortunate, but I only go forward.
This will not take long.
Yeah, I would prefer if he came to me.
Yes.
Strangers? Here, no, go strangers. We cannot control our actions so long as we wear these cursed collars. We attack them! Attack them and kill them all! These people are slaves, mentally as well as physically, controlled despite themselves. All we can offer them, unfortunately, is a quick death. Okay, fine.
I won't let my friends be hurt.
Collar, not touching that. Unfortunate. What the heck?
Next time.
Oh, we are absolutely not touching the collars. I refuse to have them in my inventory. That just seems like... What the heck? What the... I don't understand.
This is a lot more exciting than any if you're sure.
Brazier glows with a searing heat. An arm reaches from the fire as if waiting to grasp something and draw it into the heat. No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. What is this going on here?
I am ready, Yokata.
Okay, so it is possible to scooch around whatever that thing is. Okay, who has the most hit points? Oh goody, it's me.
Yes?
107 hit points. Forward.
Swords, not words. Stand back
Can I assist
for
you?
justice.
What is this? What is this? Are the prisoners escaping? We must protect the warden's pet. Yes, he will be ever so angry if anything happens to his favorite. Away with you, prisoners. Return to your cells, or the warden will be most displeased. I am deeply uncomfortable. All right. Minsk.
I go.
Jahira, you two just start hitting that thing if you would.
Go for the eyes, fool. Go for the eyes. Yeah!
Speak your mind. As I will.
You go there.
So that I shall strike.
You go there.
Nature's servant awaits.
You go there.
Speak.
You two go there.
I hear you well enough.
You go there. I'm being very careful here, okay?
What do you need? Nothing dangerous, I would hope.
Yes? Direct me as you will.
Oh, no, I didn't want... The four of you go after the mage.
You require my counsel, yes?
Yoshimo, I would like you to step forward. Airy. Yeah.
Where shall I display my skill?
Yoshimo, I would like you to stand there.
You need something?
Airy,
Faster than Chick. Take a fast paw.
stand there. Ow.
What is it?
Sorry, ma'am. I'm going to put this in here for now. Hopefully I will not forget about it entirely. What the heck?
Speak.
Righteousness shall prevail.
Wyvern. Vermin I see. Come to me. Come, my pretty thralls. These are no escaped prisoners. These are invaders. We must destroy them for my master. I just...
If memories, Yoshimo is willing.
I just...
Yes?
Okay, everybody gang up on the wyvern.
I won't let my friends be hurt.
Excellent ganging. Very good
What
ganging.
is it?
This was the East Corridor, right?
It will be done.
The wyvern's perch twitches as if it lives and is soft and organic to the touch. Gross. So, do I...
Speak.
do I attack it? I don't understand.
Yes? Certainly.
Oh, wait, there's more. Okay, this isn't... okay. Ah, Master of Thralls. You are the ones who have brought such disruption to this prison and my thralls, eh? Well, this will be the end of that. Oh no, this will be the end of you. What do we have here? Master of Thralls, Air Elemental. Okay, ignore the Air Elemental, go for the Master. Okay, gang up on the Air Elementals.
You will fall by my hand. I won't let my friends be hurt.
Take the orb.
I stand amongst them. I can carry no more. What was given is now upon the ground.
Oh, lordy. What is this? Dwarven Thrall. Okay, fine. I will not be dealing with you, sir.
What is it? Without doubt.
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
You've killed the Master. You've killed him. By Clangdon's axe, I thought such a thing not even possible. Can you tell me where the Warden is? Do you know what device this creature has that controls the thralls? Do you know of a way out of here? Or, well, it is. I'll be moving on now. Do you know what device this creature has that controls the thralls? Yes, it is the orb he carries, the Orb of Mastery. I cannot touch it so long as I wear this collar, but if you wish to destroy it, you can... You must take the orb to the room south of here with the magical brazier in the center. The flames will surely destroy the orb and free all the thralls here in the process. Okay. I must flee before the Warden discovers that the Master of Thralls is dead. Please, destroy the orb if you are able. I beg you. Okay, I did grab the orb, right? Okay, yes, we have the orb. Orb has been claimed. Inventories are too full. Everything is happening at once.
Quickly and precisely.
Save. So much is happening. Oh, man, and now I've got to scooch everybody past the holes again. Well, at least I don't have to scooch them into battle this time.
Yes?
Alright, one at a time.
Without hesitation.
So this way? You're right behind me, right?
Minsk and see battle bow. Run, bow, run!
I await your move.
Alright, scooching, scooching, scooching.
At your order.
Oh, hey, you leveled up. Here, have your level up.
With all speed, comrade.
Yeah, just scooch, 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 scooch.
What can I do? I'll do it.
Throbbing holes. Why is it always gotta be throbbing holes?
What is it?
This will not take long.
You place the orb in the outstretched arm and watch as the orb is drawn into the searing heat. For a moment, nothing happens. You hear a cracking noise, and the orb bursts. Oh, all sorts of things are happening. Oh boy.
Speak. If it must be done.
Well, the warden and the thralls are definitely fighting.
You wouldn't hurt a gnome, would you?
You've destroyed the orb, my lady? I almost did not believe it was possible. How wondrous! My friends have likely fled to the farthest corners of the prison or teleported away foolishly. I will tell them to prepare themselves once the warden is dead. You must destroy the Cambion now, my lady. It is our only chance. Well, okay. Well, this is gross and terrible. There's no way to scooch around these ones, is there? Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, look, it's the warden. Everybody!
It's fun! Right?
What? Am I reading that correctly? Okay, 19, 5, 25, 1, 5. Okay, it wasn't 6 damage and him going down. Okay. Okay. All right. I will take the star sapphires. What is this? It's a halberd shaft?
I can hold no more. That item has been dropped.
Oh man, my inventory. Ooh, 2,500. Planar prison seat. Okay, I'm gonna need that one.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus. No, I can't carry anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, I dropped something.
Oh man, is everybody full? Everybody except Yoshimo is full. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's take a moment and oh, we're certainly having fun now. Okay. What is this? Plain hide armor. On the floor with it. Okay, what else have we got going on here? On the floor. Oh, right. Okay. Erg. I am only going to take something that looks special. That's the new metric. Also, why does she have the Wand of Frost and not... put those there. You can't even wield this. Oh, I don't even know. You hang on to those. You pass those to her. And then we put them in quick slot. I haven't made things any better. Okay, we're gonna put these on the floor and put those in there. Oh Lord, I wish I'd been to a merchant. Okay,
What is it now?
you are going to grab this because it looks interesting. And appallingly, we're going to leave the rest behind.
Yes?
Okay. This chair looks to be more of a device of torture than anything else. Interesting. Okay.
It will be done.
I'd like to finish with this prison, but I've also have this problem where my stream is running kinda over. Can we go, like, around this thing? I really dislike the noise those holes are making. Mist swirl deep within this hole, perhaps a portal to elsewhere. Well, that's great, but how do I find my friends? Do I have to actually throw myself into a hole? Where are the actors? You mean I could have gone through here the entire time? Good Lord. The holes don't seem to work anymore, so how do I find my friends? Okay, let's get the mage first.
Righteousness shall prevail!
Well, great. That's more stuff I can't pick up. That's spectacular. All right. Moving along. My friends have to be around here somewhere, right? Wait. Yeah, there we go. Base Swag, hello, good evening. Welcome.
A den of stinking evil. Cover your nose, boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
We found the
You have known
actors.
us for so short a time, and yet you have bought our freedom with blood. My child, my friend, it is a debt I can never repay.
thank you very much for the follow there, Base Swag. That'll give you access to some of the cutest follower emotes that are available here on Twitch and allow you to earn channel points faster towards my various channel point rewards. And of course, my undying gratitude. Ah yes, I see you found the follower emotes immediately. Excellent. But we must go before the Duke marshals his forces. I will use what powers I have remaining to open another conduit. Are you ready, Herr Dallas? Oh boy, that's another whole backload of experience points. I like it.
Miss Rielis, I cannot come with you. Not this time.
Oh man, dude. No? No more plays, Herr Dallas? No more theater? Oh no, there will never not be theater when Herr Dallas is around. I wish I could, Rielis, but I am just another moth come too close to your flame. To love you is to smother that flame in my own death. I shall not do it. Don't be a fool, Herr Dallas. There was no mystery writer of our play. I wrote a comedy of terrors. It was mine. I brought this upon us. I see. I see. I know, Miss Rielis. You'll have my heart forever, but I must do as I must. Perhaps Foxwine will let me travel with her for a time, but the Prime beckons this sparrow regardless. Then go, my lovely Herr Dallas. Remember us fondly in your musings. And you, Foxwine, go with my thanks, and take yon lovely moth with you. Oh, please no. Please, God, no.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
Well, I hope Taggart made it out, because he was a great help in getting that done. So, my raven, the Prime is a playground for us both. Shall we journey together to marvel at its glories? I would be pleased to have you join me, Herr Dallas. I think we should go our own ways for now. Perhaps we shall meet again later. Or, I've no need of you, bard. Begone and good riddance. You know, soft letdown. Soft letdown. I think we should go our own ways for now. Perhaps we shall meet again later. So be it. I will linger with the Primes here for a short while yet. Should you change your mind soon, my raven, you can find me in the tavern above.
I do wish to apologize for so abruptly ending the conversation.
Anomen!
I meant no offense by it.
I was gonna try and end the stream, Anomen. Why are you doing this now? Did you sense me trying to end the stream? It's midnight, Anomen, and tomorrow is Monday. There was no offense taken, Anomen. Watch yourself then, Anomen. Or this is not a good time to speak of such things. Let's just continue on. All right, there was no offense taken, Anomen. I'm glad to hear of it. I think of my sister sometimes, alone in the manor with my father. From the last letter I received, it seemed as if she was bearing up well. I think she was merely trying to ease my guilt, though. It cannot be easy for her, and I wish that I could take her away and send her somewhere where she would be happy. Why don't you, then? Why do I remind you of her? I tire of your constant whining. Let's just continue on. Why do I remind you of her? There is a sense of her in your bearing, my lady. Moira can be stubborn. She refuses to leave our father's side, even at his drunken worst, staying to take care of him. Since our mother died, I think she can hardly imagine doing anything else. I hope that old bastard does not treat her too harshly. I am told that you have something of a sister as well, my lady. Imoen, I believe the name is. You are close to her? Imoen isn't really my sister, but we did grow up together, and we are very close. She's a bit of a brat, but I'm fond of her. We grew up together, and I've tolerated her presence. Beyond that, she's proven herself useful occasionally. Or, I've no wish to discuss my feelings for Imoen. Let's just continue on, shall we? Uh, we did grow up together, and we are very close. That is good. It is a terrible thing, then, that she has been taken away. Let us continue your quest, then, and strive to seek her freedom. Thank you, Animan. Okay. First things first, next week, I'm going to make sure to visit a merchant. This inventory issue is too much to bear. Is 4 exclamation points enough, or should I put down 5? Let's put down 5. There we go. Okay, so as you may be able to tell from what I've been saying, I intend to wrap up the stream here with the glory of having completed this whole storyline, possibly. Just a little crowded, Jorg, yes. I mean, I think I might have 3 empty slots somewhere. Alright, let's save. Yes. And this is where I will call it a night. And for those who have missed a stream or who are new to my channel or anything of that sort of thing, you can find the previous streams and whole archive on my YouTube channel, which I've just had the link there. You're welcome, Jorg. It is my pleasure. So there is a playlist there on the YouTube channel. Anything that I've played more than twice has its own playlist so that it's easy to find and you don't have to go digging through everything else. So there's many, many hours to keep you entertained. Or if you prefer to be around for the stream when it's live, I will be back again tomorrow night. Starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing City Skylines for Management Monday. I will be continuing to work on my city of Vintberg, which miraculously did not die last Monday despite being hit by a double disaster, and me with only $300 in the bank. And I'm going to try and continue to keep that city alive and running and possibly doing good things and getting achievements, which is part of what I'm doing. Oh, good night to you too, Jorg. So I will be continuing to try to grow the city of Vintberg tomorrow and hopefully get a few more achievements and a few more things built and interesting stuff to happen. You know, all the good stuff. Then I will be back again on Wednesday night at as close to 7 p.m. as we can get enough people together to form a room. I will be playing either Among Us or Scribble It, or hopefully both, with my friends. Among Us needs no introduction at this point, but Scribble It's less well known. It's kind of a Pictionary kind of game where one person draws and everybody else tries to guess what that person is drawing. It gets pretty funny in my group of friends because not only do we try to shoehorn in memes and references where they do not belong, but also not a single one of us can spell. So it gets pretty funny with all of us laughing at each other by a couple of rounds in. And then at around 10:15 or 10:20 or so on Wednesday, when my friends have to go to bed because they need to be up in the morning for their day jobs, I switch over to my solo Valheim server, where I try to do my best. Upcoming in Valheim is, actually, I'm not entirely certain. I have 2 possible things to do. I can explore some more swamp and see what else I can find, or I can start sailing towards the altar to summon the next boss, which is Bone Mass, the giant blob boss. And I haven't decided which one that I want to do, so hopefully by Wednesday I'll have made up my mind, huh? And then on Thursday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be back again with Darkest Dungeon for Try Not to Die Thursday. I will be continuing to work on my roster, trying to get the one Stargazer that I'm missing, and hoping to level up everybody else so that I can have a roster mostly made up of level 5s and 6s so that I can start challenging some good bosses. One hopes. And then, next Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I will return to Baldur's Gate 2, where I shall be making yet another attempt to wrap up enough stuff that I can leave the city of Waterdeep. I'm getting so tired of this city. I've been in this city too long. I need to go. There are things to do outside. Minsk is lecturing me about my responsibilities. I need to leave. And hopefully I will manage to do that next week. We'll all find out together. So, that is the upcoming week in my schedule, all the games that I'm going to be playing and everything that I plan to do in those games, as much as I can plan when I, have RNG and non-spoilers to concern myself with, and everything in between. But no matter what happens, I'm sure that it will be fun, because I definitely had fun tonight, and I hope that all of you had at least as much fun as I did, and I hope that you all have a great night. Good night!